As we go through life, we can imagine ourselves as a commander who rules our own lives. Words become our most powerful allies and most dangerous enemies. Today, we will explore the strategic art of Stoic silence, where what we don't say has the greatest power. I will reveal 7 topics that are best avoided in conversation, as these can affect our personal destiny, either for the better or otherwise. Personal dreams that secretly commander yourself. Within every human being lies his or her deepest dreams and quiet hopes. In Stoic philosophy, there is wisdom in refraining from always sharing these dreams. Don't be in a hurry to express them, because it may not be time yet. Let them grow and develop in the corners of your heart. When the time comes, they will emerge not as a whisper, but as a tangible manifestation of your determination. For example, look at the mysterious Socrates. His thoughts reach us not through his own writings, but through the legacy of his disciples. His silence has created an enduring mystery, a testament to the power of dreams that are not overexpressed. Personal weaknesses and weak spots. Every hero, legend, or great industrial figure has an invisible battleground behind their personality. We have weak points within us, but these are not weaknesses that should be flaunted to the world. This weakness is not a flaw, but rather a sacred ground within our character, which deserves the highest secrecy. As Epictetus said, people are disturbed not by things, but by the way they look at them. Our weaknesses are not something that should be announced carelessly, as the views of others may damage our perception and acceptance of this truth. So guard your weaknesses well, like guarding a sacred secret, self-inflicted inner war. Each person is an island with unseen inner wars behind their stoic facade. These internal conflicts are akin to the mysterious depths of the sea, filled with mystery and transformation. As humans, we are faced with the task to not only face the outside world with grace, but also to lead the battle within our hearts. Not all inner wars need to be on display. Not all internal battles need witnesses. There is majesty in silent inner battles, in choosing with whom and when to share the depth of our struggle. We live in an age where the lines between private and public are increasingly blurred. However, it is wise to keep some of our struggles to ourselves. Personal achievements and fortune. In the fabric of life, every achievement is a thread woven into our character. The world often celebrates success with great fanfare, but Stoics teach the wisdom of celebrating in simplicity. Why whisper when we can shout? Because true belief in ourselves does not depend on the applause of the crowd. As Seneca said, it is not what you have or don't have, but how you judge yourself. So, let your happiness be a private affair. Happiness that grows from within, not from outside cheers. That is true success, which need not depend on the world's view. Upcoming goals. The journey towards our future is often as important as the final destination itself. In Stoic practice, there is wisdom in taking this journey personally. Think of your future plans like a seed that needs to be protected by fertile soil in order to grow. Being too quick to reveal them can be like leaving these seeds exposed to harsh elements, which may be detrimental to their growth. In silence, future plans can grow and mature on their own. By keeping it a secret from the outside world, we give it the time and space it needs to develop without being affected by the opinions of others. Remember that every plan has a planting time and a harvest time. Let your future develop in silence and reveal it when the time has come. Doubtful rumors in your mind. There is great power in managing the doubtful rumors that may roam around in our minds. Stoic philosophy teaches us not to immediately announce these uncertainties, but rather to consider them wisely. Silence does not necessarily mean indifference, rather, it can be a tactical choice to respond to these questions at the right time and place. In silence, we can find the strength to internalize and process uncertainty. For example, Aristotle said, "Knowing oneself is the beginning of all wisdom." So face the rumors and uncertainties within yourself before speaking them to the world. Mistakes and failures that pay a heavy price. We all make mistakes, We all face failures, but not all mistakes and failures need to be announced out loud. In the Stoic art of silence, there is wisdom in choosing to keep our imperfections out of the unwanted spotlight. A mistake is not the end of the journey, but rather fuel for learning and growth. Don't let the world see you from the wrong side. While silence in this case is not an act of turning a blind eye to reality, but rather an attempt to honor the learning and growing process that one goes through personally. As we go through life, we often long for silence that is truly meaningful. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, silence is the most perfect example of honoring God's gifts. Silence is not empty solitude, but a stage where we can delve into ourselves, live our inner battles, and craft our dreams. By appreciating the strategic art of this Stoic silence, we can become true commanders of our own lives.